really important thing that when you have come up against naysayers or a negative Nancy is that you embrace solitude and reflection. So, what do I mean by that? Well, sometimes there may be an element of truth in what the naysayers or the negative Nancy is saying. I find it's really helpful to withdraw for a period of time and go, okay, let's examine this. Have I got this right? What am I getting right? And what do I need to fine tune? Because sometimes we just rush into things head really quickly, perhaps too quickly, without fully understanding what we're trying to do, or without all the things that we need to make it happen. And even if you're in the middle of a project, it's really helpful to take a step back momentarily and just examine and say, okay, how are we going on this? That's not giving in to the naysayers. That's just making sure that we don't get it wrong. So what would have happened if you would have taken a step to one side for a minute or two to have a look, to reflect on what you've been doing in some project, some important thing that you were doing in the past? If you'd have taken time out to reflect on that, just to double check that everything's going fine, that there's nothing that you've missed, what would have happened? I reckon if you'd done that, it would have turned out a lot better. Where do you need in your life right now need to take a step to one side for a while, for a minute or two, just to double check what you're up to, just to make sure that it's all heading in the right direction? Where do you need to do that in your life today?